let's take a look at your Caribbean report for tonight.
Prominent Cuban exile militant Orlando Bosish, who was acquitted in Venezuela in 1976 of the bombing of a Cuban jetliner, died in Miami. He was 84 years old. Bosish and fellow militant Luis Posada Carreales were both accused in the connection of the 1976 bombing that killed 73 people on board a flight that was hopscotching around the Caribbean bound for Cuba. Venezuelan authorities arrested Bosish and held him for 11 years, alleging that he was behind an attack plot there. They failed twice to convict him and finally freed him to return to the United States. The federal government then held Bosish for 3 more years in a Miami jail cell and labeled him as an undesirable alien, and released a report linking him to a right-wing terrorist group suspected in some 50 bombings in Miami, the United States, and Latin America. Federal authorities told a judge in 1990 that they had tried to deport Bosish in 31 countries, but they all refused. Cuba wanted him to return to stand trial, but the U.S. government refused that request. Eventually, in the 1990s, Bosish was released. Bosish's wife, Adriana, said that he died Wednesday in the middle of the afternoon in a suburban Miami hospital. She said that the exiled opponent of Cuban communist Fidel Castro had suffered complications from various illnesses, and he had been hospitalized since December. And in Puerto Rico, federal justice officials will meet with the Major League Baseball representatives after the name of a Washington National pitcher, Livan Hernandez, surfaced in a trial of a convicted drug dealer. Prosecutors presented evidence in a trial that ended Tuesday that Puerto Rican drug dealer Angel Ayala Vasquez had a Porsche, a Lamborghini, a warehouse containing a recording studio, a barber shop, and a car repair shop registered in Hernandez's name. U.S. Attorney Rosa Emilia Rodriguez and Javier Pena, special agent in charge of the Drug Enforcement Administration Caribbean Division, said Wednesday they will meet with the Major League Baseball officials in 2 weeks at the baseball's request. Hernandez defected from Cuba in 1995 and went to help the Florida Marlins win the World Series 2 years later. Ayala, better known as Angelo Millones, was once considered the island's largest drug dealer. He was found guilty of conspiracy to distribute cocaine, heroin, and pills to the public housing project in the community of Bayamon. Sentencing was set for August 8th.
This Caribbean Report is brought to you by MLK Tires, keeping you rolling right.
And that's your Caribbean Report for tonight. Now your Crime Stoppers Report with Judy Fricks.
This is Judy Fricks with your weekly Crime Stoppers Report. Crime Stoppers and the detectives and officers of local law enforcement would like to thank the citizens for the over 1,100 tips that we've received in the last 2 years. Because of your information, it has helped lead to the arrest of 117 people. This has helped bring closure to victims and their families. The tips we receive involve information about murders, burglaries, robberies, sexual assaults, and many other types of crimes. For example, on St. Croix, a man is now in jail after trying to avoid apprehension that he was involved in the shooting death of a resident. The list of unsolved crimes is still way too long, but thanks to you, the anonymous tipster, the list is getting shorter. However, we cannot rest on our accomplishments. There are still crimes out there that need to be solved. For example, on January 5th of 2009 on St. John, Juan Ayala was shot dead in the morning in his own driveway. On St. Thomas, on Friday, April 1st at around 10 p.m., Sean O'Connell was killed when he was driving home with his wife in the area of Mandel Beach on St. Thomas. Law enforcement cannot control crime without help of citizens like you. If you have any information about these crimes or any other crimes, you can contact Crime Stoppers by going to our website at www.crimestoppersusvi.org, or you can call our 1-800 number, 800-222-TIPS, which is 8477. Let the operators know whatever you know. Your tips are always anonymous. And if your information leads to the arrest or the recovery of stolen property, illegal weapons, or drugs, you will receive a cash reward. Again, thank you for your support over the last 2 years, and thank you for helping law enforcement make the territory a safer place to live. This has been Judy Fricks with your weekly Crime Stoppers Report.
Thanks, Judy Fricks. Well, it's triathlon weekend, and that means the Ironman Jump Up is taking place in downtown Christiansted. Here's Wes with more from the organizer, Colin Hodge.
All right, Jerome. A very positive story here with Colin Hodge. the organizer of the Ironman Jump Up that's going to be happening tomorrow night. He's going to tell us what's on tap for that. Hard to believe that the triathlon is taking place again this weekend. News Channel 8 plans to be down there as the conch show blows. Well, Colin, another year and another Ironman Jump Up.
Yes, Wes. Good evening. I just want to say welcome to the hundreds of triathletes and their families who are here on St. Croix, of course, to put on one of the biggest spectacles in the Caribbean known as the triathlon. We want to welcome them all. We want to welcome each and every one. You and your family can come out to the triathlon edition of Jump Up happening tomorrow, Friday, okay, beginning at 6 to 10 p.m. As we all know, please remember to move your cars early before 5 because the roads will be closed off at 5 so the vendors can set up and the bands can get ready. We're going to have 11 bands and DJs, vendors all throughout downtown Christiansted, support our local restaurants, our bars, and the many retailers that will be opening late to make sure you can get your shopping done. Just want to say one more time, thanks to our sponsors, of course, the Virgin Islands Lottery. I want to say thanks to our Taste of St. Croix. I want to say thanks to the VI Tourism Department, and of course, thanks to the government of the Virgin Islands and all of the supporting departments who support Jump Up. I want to say thanks to CRRA, the Christian Restaurant and Retail Association, for once again giving us the opportunity to put on Jump Up. That's tomorrow night, Friday, 6 to 10 p.m.
Have a good one. I'm Wes Small with Colin Hodge for News Channel 8.
Thanks to Colin Hodge for that interview. It should be, as always, a great jump up in downtown Christiansted. When we come back from this break, we'll have your lottery numbers. Stay with us. And time to get your pens and papers out. It's lottery number time. Tonight's winning lottery number in first place for $175,000. The drawing number is 24055. In second place, the winning lottery number tonight is 5971 for $65,000. Third place prize, the winning lottery number tonight is 4441 for $40,000. And third place prize, the winning lottery number for $30,000 is 30881. And your final prize winning lottery number tonight is 33226 for $20,000. And the next drawing will be on May 12th of 2011.